I'm bringing up oh, there you are, sorry. I'm bringing up somebody who's not here enough, but when he is here, he is delightful. Mr. Paul Candice.
Thank you, Brother. Tonight's story I like to call The Pink Bubble. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the pink bubble. It's a private practice that I do personally. It's a spiritual thing. When you're having a problem with a person, place, or thing, you visualize them in a pink bubble. And the pink bubble represents God's pure love. So recently, I had some really profound results with this. So I thought I would share with you tonight. And incidentally, anyone can do this. Anyone here tonight, you picture somebody you're having a problem with in a pink bubble. But you have to believe. You have to believe. And what happened was a few days ago, I was on my way to work, and I was working in someone's home, doing some decluttering. And I also happen to have some flyers here with me tonight. Over there in the corner, so, you know, self-promotion, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I was running late, you know, and I was going fairly fast, I suppose, and I passed a cop. I didn't think much of it, you know, and so I get to the stoplight a few minutes later, and there's a cop behind me. And I thought, is it the same one? I didn't know. You didn't really know. So as soon as and I thought, well, just in case, because I knew I had been in a hurry, you know, speeding through Culver City, I thought I would put myself in the van into a pink bubble, you know, and just sit tight and hope that it's going to work this time. You know, it's for the highest good of all concerned. Do I need to learn how to drive better or not? You know, it depends on how you look at it. Anyway, I've had a lot of luck with this in the past, with like parking meters and, you know, with, I guess, people, places and things, you know, and also when I first started working at Nielsen doing movie surveys, I would put the person on the other end in the pink bubble, and a lot of times they wouldn't be nasty or mean, they would just quietly hang out sometimes, you know, but they weren't nasty or mean, so it can, and then I taught it to some of the people around me and say, hey, Paul, this really works, so, because you think it's going to work, so a lot of times that's part of it too. Anyway, so I'm, you know, tooling through Culver City, going very fast, and I'm at this stoplight, and so the light is green now. So I'm in the pink bubble and everything. I'm feeling fairly good about myself, and so then the cop pulls me over, and so he comes up to me and he says, the first thing he said, did you see me back there? And it's like, yeah, I saw you. And he goes, do you know that you were going 60 miles an hour, and that when you turned that corner that you almost lost control of your vehicle? And I said, officer, I'm on my way to work and I'm running late. He goes, well, what kind of work do you do? And I said, I'm a declutterer. I go in people's homes and I declutter. And he started to walk around the van. Now at this point in the past, all my life, they're in their squad car, you know, writing up the ticket with the little pad. I kept looking in for his hands to see where the pad was. I didn't see the pad in his hands. And I thought, this is really strange. This is really bizarre. You know, he's going around the van just looking it up and down. So he comes up to me and he says, I'm going to let you go. It's pretty hard out there right now. Watch your speed. And I just broke down. I just started to cry. I could not believe it. I was like a 5-year-old girl with pigtails. I swear to God. And I think he caught that happening, and he wanted to get away from that as quick as possible. And I don't know if he heard it, but I said to him out the window, I'm going to pray for you, officer, because I was just really very emotional at that time. And you know, I'm a 50-year-old man, and I've never gotten out of a ticket alone in a vehicle. The people with me knew the cop or something back in the 70s. It was a long time. But that wasn't even recent. So this is the first time I got out of a ticket on my own. When I told my oldest brother Ray about that, he called it a bunch of hocus pocus, some of it, and he says, you really need to learn how to drive better. So he went into a whole speech about my driving. He didn't really focus on that God was involved, or, you know, the pink bubble's great, I should try it with my wife. You know, he didn't go into any of that. So I just want to say, if you're having a hard time, you want to try something different with your problems, whatever they are, you don't know what to do, who knows, the pink bubble may work for you.